Leo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekly reading for you for February 16th through the 22nd. Okay, so we are starting with some Lenormand cards. So these cards are not meant to be read in the reverse, so if they come up in the reverse, we are going to flip them over. The middle card holds the most significance. What are we asking about here? Well, we want to know from Spirit if there's something that you should know that you're not aware of, or if something is being hidden from you, or there's something going on that you can't see. Okay? So let's see what we have here. First card we have, all right, so we have the Rider. Okay, so what this is saying is that whoever is in your life, there's definitely something that they want to share with you. There's definitely something that they have to say. Something that is not easy for them to say. Okay? For some of you, less of you, okay, this card can also carry the energy of third party or an extramarital affair. Doesn't mean that that's the case, okay? But for some, this card does carry that energy. Let's see what we have here. All right, so we have the Bear. The Bear is the energy of self-protection, usually around love. So somebody here might be very protective of themselves, because they are in love with you, or you are in love with them, but they're protecting themselves, they're cautious, okay? Could be because of this energy. What else do we have here? We've got the Bouquet. The Bouquet is the energy of love and romance. There's no doubt, if you have any doubt that the feelings of love or potential love is here, I feel like it's here. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that there is love here with this person. It might be hard to see because they're very protective of themselves. They're protective of themselves. Why? Because they're a little afraid of being hurt right now, especially if they're sensing third party, or they're sensing that, you know, maybe you're hiding a marriage. Maybe you're hiding that you are getting out of something. It could be the other way around. It could be that they are doing that and you're feeling this, you know, self-protective energy. I don't know, but it doesn't mean that this has to be a bad thing. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean that anybody is with anybody else. Okay? Remember, this could just be about somebody having a hard time expressing some really deep feelings that they're afraid that they might get rejected over. Okay? So keep that in mind too. All right, so these white cards are going to represent you. And the purple cards are going to represent your person. Okay, and before we go on, I'll share with you what decks I'm using here. The purple deck here is the Vagabond Wild Tarot 2nd edition, in case you're interested. Usually I'm very attracted to very pretty decks. I love decks with images of women, of strong women, for that matter, of strong men too. But just so you know. And then we also have for the white deck here, it's called the Bad Bitches Tarot. Okay, I love this deck for the same reason. My only complaint with this deck is that the materials that they use here make the cards a little bit sticky. But other than that, I love this deck too. All right. So let's see what we have for you. All right, so we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands, you know, you can see in this picture, you know, she looks like she is very pensive, very not sure. So it feels like you may not be sure exactly where you stand completely with this person. It's like some things have been said, some things have been done. There are indicators and signs that things are going in the right direction, but you're not 100%. You're not 100% as to where you stand with this person. For them, we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is the energy of holding back. So it's like the question is, what is this person holding back? You know, we see here that they might be a little bit afraid to share the depth of their feelings. And it feels like that's what you need right now. You need to hear about the depth of their feelings. It feels like they want to, okay? But there's that protective energy here. It's like, if I do that, you know, I'm making myself vulnerable. I'm making myself vulnerable to Leo. And do I want to do that? Am I ready to do that? Am I ready? If this person feels like for some reason they have the upper hand, you know, and I hate saying it like that, but the truth is, it can be a game. It can be a bit of a game until it's not. You know when you get to that stage in a relationship where it's not a game. And it's not even a game in the beginning. It's not a game in the first 6 months. But, you know, until everything is out in the open, it is a little bit of a game, or it feels that way. So what do we have here? The Hanged Woman. Yeah, kind of the same energy. It's like you feel like you're hung up, you're being kept on a loop. You might feel like you're one of many. And it's like you're here, you're waiting your turn for your time with this person. I'm not feeling like that's the case. I feel like that could be your perception. You might perceive that, you know, well, what is this person doing the majority of the week when they're not with me? Why are they so busy? Why don't they have enough time for me? Okay, and that's creating questions for you. So what do we have here? We've got the Fool. You know, it's interesting that we have the Fool here and we have the Bear here in the same row, because the Fool is saying to this person knows that they have to put themselves out there a little bit. They have to get out of this energy of holding back the depth of how they feel. They have to put themselves out there instead of being in this protective energy. They intuitively know this. What else do we have for you? We have the Devil. So here's a perfect example of what happens when we have one person that is holding back. You might have exposed yourself a little bit more in this connection. You might have shared your feelings to a greater degree than this person. In other words, giving this person the upper hand in the game, so to speak, okay? So what ends up happening is you start feeling like you're on a loop. You start feeling like you're possibly one of many. You question where you really stand with this person. Does this person have somebody else? Does this person have something else going on? And it becomes a very toxic loop for you, right? It's the energy that promotes jealousy, envy, the 7 deadly sins of the devil, okay? And I feel like, especially with this energy up here, the first thing that we have to know, the first thing we have to figure out is, you know, is what this person is holding back somebody else? We'll see, all right? But if it's not that they're holding back some, information about dating somebody else, then it's really about making them feel as comfortable as possible to be open with you. What do we have here? All right, we've got the 9 of Wands. They're very, very cautious. They're very cautious about what they share with you or how much passion they share with you. It's like they just don't want to show their hand yet. They don't want to show their hand. So I want to use this person's deck, and I'm going to clarify up here with the rider. And then I want to clarify what this person is holding back and why they are so cautious. Okay, let's take a look. So let's look at this first. We have 6 of Pentacles. So this can be a card of giving to 2 people. Okay? But I don't feel like this is a case of this person being in love with 2 people. I just don't. And I don't know why I'm feeling that. Let's clarify. The Star. This person, I feel like it's almost like there's somebody that's lingering around them, and it's almost easier to keep it a secret or keep it from you because they don't want to have to explain it, even though it would be better for them to explain it. They see you as the star. They see you as their heart's desire. Okay, so if they are cleaning something up with somebody else, I feel like they just need to do that. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Okay, so if we didn't clarify there, we would have found it out here. 7 of Swords, they are being a little bit deceitful. And that's a shame. I hate seeing that in this type of situation when this person, I feel like, is simply riding out something that is ending. It's in the process of ending, but it hasn't completely ended yet. Okay? And this might be somebody, just so you know, that is very afraid to be alone. And while they have you and they see you as their heart's desire and they're excited about the potential with you, there's also this weird kind of comfort with somebody that they already know. Okay, sometimes it's hard to leave that comfort behind. I feel like we can all understand that on some level. 9 of Wands clarified by 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person is being very cautious, and at the same time, they're extremely worried that you're going to find this out. They don't want you to find this out. I don't feel like this is something that this person is going to be forthright about. So, take it for what it's worth, okay? The Fool, this person has the Fool. They know that they're on the road to something new. You can pressure this person for information or to be honest with you, Or you can ride it out and say, you know, this is a fairly new relationship or new connection, and I'm just going to let this person clean up what they have to clean up and not question it for now. But if you came into this reading with that question, I feel like that particular question is being answered here. I want to clarify the devil for you. Eight of Swords. You might know that this person is feeling kind of trapped in something. They might not have told you, but you might already know, okay? Or you might be suspecting this. The other thing that I feel like this means is that you're trapped in a kind of a cycle of thinking right now that isn't good for the connection and isn't good for you. Okay? Whatever is going on with this person, I feel like it will just go away by itself. Like there's nothing that you need to do. Anything that you do in this situation isn't going to make it go away or make it better right now. It's something that they have to get rid of on their own so they can move towards the star, which is you. One more on this Eight of Swords here. Look at exactly the Fool. This is telling you and confirming that you and your person, okay, are getting ready for a new beginning, and this situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? Faith in the unknown, which can be uncomfortable, okay? But that's why this came up the way it did, okay? That this person, yes, might have somebody in the background that they are trying to move away from. They are desperately trying to protect themselves right now because they know it's over and they don't want to have to explain something that's essentially over. Okay, because they've got romantic, loving feelings towards you. And this is getting ready to start something new together. So it's like, it's calling for you, Leo, to have a little bit of patience here, which sometimes, Leo, let's admit it, that can be difficult for you. But I feel like things will be okay and they're working out the way they're supposed to. But don't let yourself get into a cycle of overthinking about this, because it's unnecessary. This is for you, this is for them. What do we have for you? Look at progress, not perfection. That's exactly what this is about for you. Don't compare yourself to others. Meaning, don't compare yourself to whoever this person's ex or soon-to-be ex is, if you happen to know who it is. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. So this situation really might be testing your patience. It might be testing jealousy. Okay, there's no reason to be jealous. This person would not choose or would not be choosing to have you in their life, okay, and complicate their life if they wanted to be with this other person. I strongly feel like your person is trying to remove somebody out of their life. Maybe they're taking their time because they want to be as kind as possible. Okay, indicating that you're dealing with a good person. For them, we have prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So again, this person has divine support, and I don't feel like the universe would be helping them right now unless it was for the good of all. It's for the best of the person, for your person. It's for the best of your person's soon-to-be ex, and it's for the best of you. So this might be forcing you to take your time in a connection or in a relationship where in the past maybe you've moved really quickly. Okay, it's forcing you to be patient. And that's not a bad thing, because I feel like your person, we've got love and romance here. This person wants to communicate something deep to you, and this person sees you as their star. There's only one star. Okay? So this is about progress, not perfection, and that goes for you and that goes for your person as well. So try not to let the devil wrap you up in this, okay? Because it's not necessary. Things have a way of just working themselves out sometimes by leaving them alone. All right, Leo. Damn, I'm losing my voice. If you are looking for a personal reading or a deeper reading, you can definitely reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.